뭐 생겼네?
Attention citizens. This evening, the adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private
I'm
ceremony
working on a new
following the
arc.
tragic-
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
은신 신발? 발소리가 잘 안 들려진다고?
Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
아, 그래요?
Poor
Sorry.
dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
잠꼬대 하는 거야? 대화하면 어떻게 되지?
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and
She
pretend
still
it's
has
sore.
bad dreams.
Then suddenly
it's
she
understandable
changes and
given
she's
all
all
she's been through.
manners, asking for a tea party.
Sometimes she
I
calls
tried
out
to
your
oblige
name.
her, but I have little to work with.
Sometimes she
No
cries for her
proper
mother.
plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
수고. 저기 어디야 가?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving
가는
the
길이
timeless
없는데?
beauty of our fair city.
Corvo? Can I tell you something?
왜요?
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors.
예.
It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it.
but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
이걸 근데 왜 알려주는 거야?
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
Public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water.
거길 쓰라는 게 뭐 도망칠 때 쓰라는 건가?
La di da di da di da la di da di da 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 la di da da.
살아있는 오는자? 그런 걸 줬었나? 살려줬다고? 없는데? 자기 침대라고 했었나? 내 침대가 아니라?
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
뚜뚜뚜 뚜뚜뚜 계세요. 여기도 3번? 뭐 하는 곳일까? 위로는 못 가? 여기는 안 되나 보네.
Respecting the property and rights preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
자자.
Corvo!
Corvo.
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
먹여?
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy
이
Circle
새끼가
has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
이것도 선택해야 돼? 보면 안 돼.
Couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for
아니,
both
죽이진 않아요.
these reasons, I
식어가지고.
apologize and beg for your discretion.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir.
아,
I
의도는
don't think she meant any
없겠지.
harm.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Hi.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Sorry.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while.
Royal physician.
Since he's been aiding.
I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, Our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one sorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
끈질긴데?
Have you lost your mind?
뭔 말?
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
응? 이건 뭐야? 이거 쓰면 죽지 않나?
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle.
보일 녀석?
I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
아래 거 하면 어떻게 돼?
You're part of this rabble.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve. I could use a drink.
왜로? 뭐야, 2단 점프도 있었어?
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
뭐 얼마 안 하네.
not the swilled. King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or
바로
learned
얘기하네.
her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very
그렇구만.
night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
That's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I swear I never saw her face, although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city, and perhaps the Empire itself. I assume I will remain in this kennel.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask.
셔우경.
Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's
늑대가며?
mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
그래요.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course, dozens. Oh yes. But that's not the
But I will be.
뭐 할 말
High
있어?
Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
Campbell was a farce.
Yes.
If not for all the blackmail.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old madam was prudent.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
갑시다.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
간다.
The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
저건 뭐야? 뚜뚜뚜.
Okay, you idiot. Time to chat.
에이씨, 들키네 이거. 뛰어야지 소리가 나네. 걷는 거 이제 소리도 안 나네. 어이, 돈 많이 벌어요.
They are burning whales.
저기가 파티인데. 저건 뭐라고 해야 되지? 기계인가? 저장해놓고. 아, 사람이네. 안전하봐. 로봇인가봐.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening in the garden. She lost her voice right at the start. And that's a crime? Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing and they had one of their... the music boxes. So she stopped singing as they passed and they thought she was a witch. You should have seen it. And right through the rosebush and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey. And they...
Going to a
party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
하고 싶은 말이 뭐야? 이제 가면 되나?
Teach him to best man cards, the half-wit. What did she expect? Total trash. Can't say they didn't have it coming. Filth. I should cut them out entirely. All of them.
아무렇지도 않아?
Teach him to best man cards, the half-wit.
Oh, yes. They're going to wear the same costume in different
Invitation,
colors, and we're
please.
meant to guess. Ruler of their eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be
Right this way,
inexpressibly
sir.
tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
Are you looking forward to the party?
뭐야?
we'll go inside.
뭐야?
and make nasty.
방금 줬는데 초대장? 또 있네? 하나 더 챙겨야 되나?
Why, it's a fortress. Have you ever been inside?
Never.
Oh, I have. Last.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand what's happening.
근데 하나는 도대체 어디서 났지?
They're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric Fandleton? Is that you?
Oh, that's an awful
Are you looking
mess.
forward to the party?
Where can I get one?
Let's play and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style, or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman, so you might as well make them here.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only here to ask for a handout.
Invitation, please.
When have the boys ever given anything away? Maybe she hopes she'll win the game. Life is so boring. I'd die without gossip.
We'll probably die.
하나 어디서
Right this
났었지?
way, sir.
I'll drink to that.
Which part?
Any of it. Damn, I want some wine.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. You just had someone here pretending to be you. Welcome.
Welcome, sir. Oh, and we have a game tonight. Esma, Lydia, and Waverly
Another
are wearing
party
identical
game.
costumes in white, black, and
It was
red.
fun for
You'll have
a
to work
season,
out which of
but
your hosts is
now-
wearing
What is
which
it tonight?
colors. Good luck.
Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Most of the guests are inside. Might be best if you joined them.
화장하고
I'm just doing my job.
I should cut them out entirely.
뭐라고?
Can't say they didn't